So the Nottingham Forest fixtures are out. We're going to be top of the league, surely. Good morning, good evening, or good night. Hope you guys are doing well, and welcome to your latest Forest news. And you have two videos coming for you today. This one on the fixtures, and then later on the transfer news. If you're enjoying the content, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Like as well the video if you haven't already. And let me know in the comments down below, what is the first fixture you look for when the list comes out? And for me, of course, there are only two key ones: Manchester United and Spurs. And yes, I don't really like where either of them have ended up, but we're going to get into all of that. So at 9 AM today, the fixture list was released. And for the first time since I think 2019, Forest have got a home tie to kick the season off with. What did we have? Newcastle away in the first season back. Last year was, who was it? Someone away, someone sweaty away. I can't even remember now, but they were both losses. And now this season, we start with Bournemouth. And this is a big game because Forest haven't beaten Bournemouth for God knows how long. Just trying to think all the way back to like 2020. And they've either beaten us or drawn against us. So we owe them one. We owe them one. In fact, one of my objectives for this season for Forest is to finish ahead of Bournemouth in the league and Fulham as well. That would be fantastic. But potentially Forest, I think I like these fixtures. I really do. I could see Forest being top of the league come the first international break. Because if we have a look at the fixtures list, let me bring them up for you here on the screen. As I said, we've got Bournemouth at home. Then we're away to Southampton. Sorry, Mike's going to be back. We get to do a preview with him. I'm looking forward to that. And then Wolves at home at the end of August. All three, you have to say, are winnable games. Look back to last season when we had Chelsea away, Man U away, Arsenal. Oh yeah, we was Arsenal away first game, wasn't it? Yeah, it's coming back to me. All those ones were sweaty. Yes, we had Sheffield and Burnley at home, but the fixtures weren't good. What I like about this fixture list is that the so-called sweaty games are spread out. They're not really back to back, apart from when we get to December. So if you look at it, first month, Forest should be top of the league, he says. This is what the fixtures do to me, man. I start getting a little delusional. I start looking at it thinking winnable, 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 winnable. We're going to win the league. And then you break it down and it's not quite that simple. The first three games, nice and winnable. Then we've got September, which again in itself isn't too bad. Okay, Liverpool away from home. We know they cheat. Yeah, that's going to be a tough one. But then you look at the other two games. You got Brighton and Fulham. Brighton away and then Fulham at home. We beat Fulham last season. Brighton, you don't know what you're going to get with this freaking underage manager they've just brought in. Who knows where they're going to be? They probably still could be developing in their process and all that crap. Those first 2 months, realistically, you say Forest should be in every game, maybe barring one away at Anfield. And then October, again, one sweaty game in Chelsea away, and then Palace at home, and then Leicester away, who may at that stage have already relegated themselves with the amount of point deduction apparently that they're getting. I'm only joking, calm down, right? So you're looking at August, September and October here with a quite nice set of fixtures. Having only played 2 of the big 6, got them both out of the way, being away from home. Now, what I will say with the Chelsea game, I actually expect Chelsea to have a good season this year. Despite the manager they've brought in, I think they're going to, if they get Elise, they could be a good team. They could be a good team. And then I look at November, and I still think this one becomes harder, but not that hard still. You've got West Ham, you got Newcastle, back-to-back home games. Then you got Arsenal away, then you got Ipswich away. Okay, Arsenal away is going to be sweaty. Newcastle at home probably could be sweaty, although we don't know where Newcastle are now because they've got PSR issues themselves. What are they going to be fighting for? Who knows? Who knows? And West Ham at home, well, West Ham are crap, so we'll see what happens there. So November's not too bad for me. And then we move on to December, and this one is definitely sweaty. We literally got to get our tents out in Manchester from the 4th to the 7th, man, because we got Man City away and then the Scum away as well. Of course, we have to play them both away back to back. I do not like that set of fixtures at all. Then we got Villa at home. Then we got Brentford away, and we know there'll be some cheating going on there. Then the big one, Tottenham at home, and this is Boxing Day. So God knows and God only remembers when the last time Forest were at home at a Boxing Day fixture as well. So that's good for us. And then we've got Everton away. So although it's a sweaty month, there's still some points that could be up for grabs there. Man U probably will be about to sack Eric Ten Hag then. Villa at home, we beat them last season even under Cooper. Brentford, we owe them one. We really do. And then Tottenham at home, we have to beat Tottenham this season. We have to. I'm sick of the L's against Spurs. If there's another objective on my objective list for Forest this season, we must beat Spurs at least once. And our best opportunity will come in December. And Spurs, the thing with Spurs, last couple of seasons, if I remember rightly, we've played them quite early. We definitely did in the first season back. And Spurs are like, and when did we play? Oh yeah, and then it was about the same time actually. Yes, it's coming back to me now. December the something or other. It was Cooper's last game, wasn't it? By this stage, Spurs are starting to become Spursy. So they probably think they've won the league in August and then they go crap. This is our best chance to beat them. We gotta beat them, man. We gotta beat them. So I'm penciling that down as a hopeful win. Everton away, you never know what you're gonna get with them. We'll see how that goes. And in January itself, not too bad again. It's like a reversal of the first month's fixtures. We'll have Wolves away, Liverpool at home, Southampton at home, and Bournemouth away. And do you see what I mean by the spread outness of the hard games? Look, so everyone's going to say, oh, every game in the Premier League's hard. Yeah, cool, whatever. But there are some shitty teams that we should be potentially beating. Feb doesn't look too bad. The first half is okay. The second half a bit sweaty with Newcastle away and Arsenal at home. And in March, this is where the stupid international breaks come in. We'll have Man City away, Man City at home, Ipswich away, top and bottom of the league, maybe, who knows. And then April is definitely sweaty. And then May is not too bad for me, apart from Chelsea at home on the final day of the season. I don't know. I think they may be in a title race. But overall, I don't mind this fixture list. Honestly, it feels balanced. I think balanced is the key word I would use on this fixture list. I don't know if that makes sense. But when you can spread the sweaty games out, like last season we had Big Four or Big Six, whatever they're called, away in the first 4 matches in a row. Who did we have? Man City, Arsenal, Man U, and Chelsea. I think I'm right. Those were our first 4 away games. And you don't really want to get behind the curve. You always then feel you're battling to, get to tread water and what have you. If Forest could get off to a fast start, if we could beat Bournemouth at home, because god damn it, we owe them one. Beat Southampton away while they're still finding their feet. And then beat Wolves at home. So 9 out of 9. The top of the league, into the international break. Come back, draw with Liverpool. Beat Brighton, beat Fulham. I don't know. What do you guys think? What are your early thoughts on where Forest finish in the league? Now, no one will hold you to account on this because obviously we haven't got our transfers done or anything like that. But how do you feel looking at this fixture list on where you think Forest will finish? The way I'm talking, it sounds like we're going to win the league. I don't know. Okay, we'll be back with the transfer video very shortly. There's some huge updates to bring you. So if you haven't already, please don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to Forest Fan TV. And let me know down in the comments which is the fixture you first look out for when it gets released. We'll see you on the transfer video. If you're watching later, I'll leave it up here, so go click it now. Come on, you Reds.